Assalamu alaikum, please like the story and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for liking it. It's about those days when I was 7 years old. I was fair-skinned and soft and delicate. One day, my mother took me to the local shop to buy some groceries. It was noon. There was no one at the shop except the shopkeeper. She gave me some groceries. When I started to go back, she held my hand and stopped me. She stroked my cheek and said, "You are so cute. Will you eat biscuits?" I was embarrassed. She took the biscuit that was far away from me from the box and kissed my cheeks with her hand. I got a little worried and quickly came home. I didn't like his behavior. Even though I was a child, I wasn't that stupid. Anyway, the biscuits he gave me to eat were very tasty. A few days later, my mother had a fever. She gave me money to go to the shop and bring dal and rice. I have a thought in my mind that I want to make khichdi. The shopkeeper's attitude that day changed, but since I was the eldest among the siblings, I had to go. There were 3 or 4 customers standing in the shop before me. The shopkeeper calmly gave everyone a deal and dismissed them, and he kept me waiting until all the customers left. When I was left alone at the counter, he told me to come in. I went inside the shop without wanting to, and that was a mistake of my childhood, the consequences of which I am still suffering from even after 20 years. I did not know before that humans are not only humans, but there are also animals among humans. At first, he kept stroking my cheeks, then his courage increased. I was in a strange state of fear and anxiety, which was also mixed with some curiosity. After that, he took me to the shop. He had also given me a lot of toffees and biscuits in addition to the goods I wanted. I quietly returned home. When my mother asked me to return after such a long time, fear struck me and I said clearly that I was late due to the rush at the shop. My mother was satisfied and got busy with her work, and after that I would go to the shop every few days and return with biscuits and toffees. Then my consciousness started to mature and in one day I became a boy. My mother stopped sending me to the shop after that day. Anyway, I was no longer tempted by toffees and biscuits. Yes, I had started to realize that whatever was happening was not right. Now a restlessness was arising in my heart as I was growing up and I was understanding physical and sexual matters. Anyway, my inner restlessness was increasing. Today I think that I wish I had told my mother the day he touched my cheek or never gone to that shop after that day. But now there was no time for regret. Today I am above 25 years old, but when he keeps looking at me with sweet eyes, but now he looks at me like a devil. My heart wishes that I was the one who ruined my childhood and made me young before my time. I was innocent and unintelligent, but he understood, didn't he, considering me as his own daughter, take pity on me. Now my family wants to marry me, but I don't like to hear the name of marriage in any way. My heart wants that it is better than cheating on a man that I should leave quietly and never look back. Then it thinks that the shopkeeper was also a man who cheated on his wife. Today, he has 3 young daughters of his own who pass by our door every day to go to college and school. I often think when I see them that if these girls find out about their father's misdeeds, all 3 girls are beautiful and young like me. Then one day, the mill of nature started working, which finally ground this stubborn man. Something like that. One morning, my eyes were opened by a noise. I came out of the room with my eyes closed and asked my mother what kind of noise this was. So my mother started saying that the handsome shopkeeper in front of us, his 2 elder daughters, have run away with someone at night. My mouth was wide open. Both daughters together. I was surprised and asked. Yes, both of them together. The same one who used to pass by our door and go to college. Mom said, and while doing her work, she also took her father's lifetime earnings with her. Mom told me and got busy with her work, and I started thinking that I know my father's lifetime earnings very well. After that day, whenever I passed in front of this shop, he did not even look at me. The mill of contradictions had ground him to a pulp.